Today's video was originally going to be a cover of David Bowie's Space Oddity that I had been working on for only 4 days because I didn't decide until 4 days ago which cover to make, because the original cover I wanted to do took too much work editing wise, because I wanted to do some vocal harmonies things and I wanted to do some more music video things for it, and I just couldn't get it done in time with my schedule. But as you can see, this is not that cover. It's not any type of cover, it's not music at all, because that also took too much time. I keep underestimating how much time I need to actually learn a song and to learn it well. Because I can play Space Oddity and I can sing it now to a satisfaction medium level, but I can't do it really well. It wouldn't be a quality cover if I uploaded it now. But Malene, this afternoon, didn't think like that, because she had gotten caught up in the game that is YouTube and YouTube's algorithm. Because on YouTube there's an algorithm, and this algorithm, it favors people that upload regularly and on the same time. Now this used to be once a week at least, and the same time and same day every week. But of course there's been a lot of changes to the algorithm, so we don't really know what it is anymore, and it's all very confusing. All we know is that the more regularly and often you upload, the more likely YouTube is to push your videos to other people, and therefore the more people are going to see your videos. And that's a part of what every creator wants. They want people to watch their videos. We want to grow, and the way to do that is to upload often and at the same time. So obviously I got into my head that I needed to upload a video every week, even though that's not completely possible with my schedule, at least not if I want it to be a quality video a week. And I explained this to my dad, who was questioning why I wanted to upload a cover that I could still work on so it would be even better. He actually told me that he could do it with me and we could do some harmonizing and better guitar parts, which I really wanted to, but we couldn't do it today because we simply hadn't practiced it. Now, what he asked me was, is it more important for me to have a lot of videos, quantity, or to have good videos, quality? And obviously, the answer to that is I want a lot of good videos. But I need to remember that quality takes longer than quantity, especially with stuff like music or stop motion and more editing, which I have a lot of stuff lined up that I want to do, but it just takes longer. Because I'm trying to stick to a schedule with at least one video a week, I keep pushing those bigger projects away because I'm doing smaller projects, which means the bigger and good projects won't be made because I'm doing all the small projects. Basically, YouTube is confusing and hard, and it tests your morals about art and creating things, because on one hand there's the artistic desire, at least I have the artistic desire, to make really good quality things and only upload things if there's thought behind it and there's a message to say or some artistic value. And on the other hand, there's the game, the YouTube game, which is numbers and algorithms and trying to use all these SEO tricks, like that's where you get the clickbait and the misleading thumbnails, and you have to have 10 minutes in a video even though the video doesn't need to be 10 minutes. Somehow, to make it on YouTube, you need to find a middle ground between those things. You need to have good things and you need to satisfy the artist in yourself, but you also need to think about the game, because without the game, YouTube will not push your videos and will actually actively bury it, meaning less people will see it, and sometimes it doesn't even show up in your subscriber sub boxes, therefore just damaging it. Often big YouTubers, when they are asked advice on how to start a YouTube channel, they always say, don't get caught up in the numbers. YouTube might look like a numbers game, but don't let it be, because it will take all the fun out of making videos. And I completely agree with them. I don't want to be caught up in views and subscriber counts. I want to be caught up in making things and being creative and having fun. But at the same time, I'm part of all these small YouTubers advice Facebook groups, and all they talk about is numbers and how fast can you grow and how to grow faster and how to get more subs without sub for subbing, but still really playing the game and how can you learn the game. And for me, that just takes away with it, because the kind of content I want to create does not necessarily work within the game. And I think I need to remind myself sometimes that it's more important that I'm happy with what I'm creating and that it's something I can be proud of. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it does have to be something that showcases my current skill set and abilities with this thing, and something that when I look back on it I won't go, why did I make that? But of course I also want to grow, so the numbers, they're calling to me and they're saying, look at us, think about us. But ultimately, if I think about that, my videos won't be good and I won't be happy. So whilst I was at the beginning slightly annoyed at my dad for trying to tell me about YouTube, because I'm more involved with it and with the community, so I feel like I understand it better, at the end of the conversation I was really happy he did, because he reminded me of what matters with this whole thing. This is supposed to be fun, it's a creative outlet, and I need to have standards for myself, and I need to keep myself to those standards. The ironic thing about this is, this morning, when I knew that I could do a cover, but it would be a rushed cover, I was thinking, alright, I'll do another vlog. But I didn't know what I was going to talk about, and like I said, I don't want to make a video that has no thought behind it and no message. So I was just like, oh, I have to do the song then if I want to keep my uploading streak. But through having this chat with my dad and realizing that I needed to focus more on quality and making things I was happy about, I ended up finding a subject for a vlog. So you're still getting a video today, and I'm still getting something up, and it's not what I wanted it to be, but that's okay, because my music things, they just take longer. It's just gonna be that they'll be less frequently uploaded, but when they do, they will be better quality, and really that's what I want. I just want to say, if any of my fellow creators out there is watching this, how do you feel about this? How do you balance the game and business side of YouTube with the creative and quality side of YouTube? And how do you have an uploading schedule? Do you stick to it? What things do you do to stick to it? Do you think about these things? Do you find yourself in the struggle? Do you fall into the numbers game? Just let me hear your thoughts about this, please. That's really all I wanted to say. I just wanted to have a little chat about this, because it's been taking up my mind today, and hopefully in the future when I fall into the numbers side of things, I can go back and look at this and be like, no, you know what you want to do, and you know the standards you would need to uphold yourself in your content too. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this chat. If you have any thoughts about them, please leave them below, and we can continue this little discussion chat in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, all of that, please, helps me out. If you want to. If not, that's okay. And I hope I'll see you next time. Hopefully next Sunday, but maybe not. Depends on my time and schedule and all of that good stuff. So until next time, I hope you have wonderful days filled with creative joy. Bye!